Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Flex Friday. Let's get our flexes out of the way first.
Flexing.
Left arm is bandaged up, but I still got the right arm, and I'm working the right side of my butt.
Left arm for you.
Oh, that's perfect.
We were talking about illusion and delusion before the camera started going live. Hey Kev, what are some of the words that when people misuse them, it drives you absolutely crazy?
The biggest one of them all is there.
Stand it.
There's three or four ways of spelling it, and usually people get it incorrect. As soon as someone sends me a message or some kind of thing where they're trying to promote something to me, and I see there spelled wrong,
and there's a typo, no, you're done.
You're done.
If you could not figure that out, like just say it as you are. Always say it as you are.
Yes, and you are. There's another one. You are. Your. Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy.
It drives me crazy. But the word that so in Utah, people tend to make up words. They make up weird baby names, and they make up words, and it's just kind of a Utah thing.
I don't think it's a Utah thing. I think it's all across. Back home, when I come from, Pennsylvania, people would eliminate the word T a lot. So it wouldn't be a mountain they were climbing. It was let's go climb that mountain.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? They'd be in public places at restaurants. Where's your bathroom at?
Mountain.
Mountain.
My least favorite, I think, is
And diarrhea didn't have 4 syllables, only had 3. I had the diarrhea the other day, my grandmother used to say. Who's heard that one? It was always a the. It was the diarrhea.
Well,
it wasn't diarrhea.
Was she Italian?
Yes.
That's it. Because Italians take syllables off of everything.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Hilarious. Okay. We are not here to just make you laugh this morning. We are here to show off 2 of the cutest kids in America. Just kidding. We are here to talk about... We are here to talk about...
And the noisiest.
The power of muscle.
Yes,
it is such an interesting phenomenon, and I remember this is what drew me in when I was starting. Of course, yes. I started doing aerobics when I was 14, and it was awesome. And there was so much day glow, and we had so much fun doing aerobics at the end of the aerobics classes in the gym. But then I started beefcaking, and once I started beefcaking, I started to love the idea of muscle. And then when I got to college and I started doing exercise sports science, and then when I got my master's in exercise physiology, one of the things that always got me was the fact that when you train muscle, you have to yank it away from the bone and actually create a micro injury to bring in the osteocytes and the osteoblasts, and I might be getting one right and one wrong. Sorry.
I like to use the word MicroTears.
Yes.
What you're referring to is exactly what's happening with my bone right now. Osteoblasts are being sent to my bone, and it's rebuilding and remodeling.
Yeah.
So that's part of the healing process of bone. And bone and muscle all kind of go together. But I want to talk more about my injury and how I feel so many series of events that occurred before my injury helped me only walk away like this without a whole shattered side. So fasting is one of the things I've been doing for a long time. That's very beneficial. The way that I eat is another thing. I work on gut health. Gut health is not talked about enough, in my opinion.
It's not. I mean, guys, Kevin sustained a massive crash. I can't even begin to tell you. He flew over the handlebars.
I was probably 10 feet.
Yes, and
out in the air before I hit the ground.
From where the jump was to where he landed, it was a pretty long distance. So you think about certain people can land things like that and shatter everything. Certain people can land things like that and come out with just a minor fracture.
Rail Knievel, I felt like, after that was over with.
So it's not because Kevin was built superhuman. It's because he trains superhuman. He eats superhuman. Bingo. He trains superhuman, and his muscles and bones are strong enough. I mean, that's when we get into our 70s. One of the big projects, one of my thesis projects is it the fall that creates the break, or the break that creates the fall? So as you get older, if you haven't trained your bones and your muscles, if you haven't trained your bones and muscles to sustain injuries, whether it's a grand scale injury or a small scale injury, I mean, we are after 30 years old, you are losing muscle at a faster rate than you can ever put it on. And with bone, if you're losing muscle, you're losing your bone strength too.
Absolutely, and I'm going to give you an example of what she was talking about. My grandmother, back in 1998, was going into church, and she tripped because she broke her hip, and then she landed. And it's a miscommon used term that my grandmother fell the other day and broke her hip. No, probably what happened was your grandmother broke her hip and fell, and she was so out of it and delusional and in shock that she didn't realize what happened. It's usually the break happens first and then the fall happens. So we can't stress enough, especially 40 plus, really doing beefcake workouts, not just doing 3 sets of 10 and walking around the gym talking to your buddies. We're talking about get serious.
We're talking about heavier weights.
Yeah, get serious about your workouts and maintain your body.
You are not going to get jacked.
Absolutely.
Women, you're not going to get jacked if you lift heavy weights.
And I would like to tell you a story about my life. Usually this time of year, I'm about 10 pounds lighter than I am. But this year, I've been able to maintain 10 more pounds of lean muscle mass than usual. And it's definitely because I keep getting smarter as I get older. And I keep the beefcake workouts out. And my workouts keep going higher. Like, I couldn't train the way I'm doing now 20 years ago. I couldn't train at this volume or this intensity that I do now. I keep getting in better shape as I get older, I feel. And the reason why is because I get smarter. One of the things I've been doing is I've really been working on improving my gut health over the past year and a half. And I think it's been able to enable me to break foods down better and digest foods better.
Absolutely.
And maintain more muscle mass because of that, less inflammation, keep stronger bones, keep stronger connective tissue and muscle. And I think that is a huge reason why when I took that header last week and I turned around and saw that pile of dirt like way back there, I was shocked at how far I flew, and that's why I started wiggling my toes and fingers thinking I'm staying.
Guys, he's not even a week out.
I'm not.
He's not even a week out. He's 6 days out, and the amount of healing I have watched happen in Kevin's body is amazing. And we can go into all the different things that he's been doing, but the basis for it is his structure was strong when he went into the crash. We don't know when we wake up, oh, I'm going to go for a mountain bike ride, but you're going to get into a huge crash. You don't know that.
You never know what's going to happen.
To be prepared, just being prepared for what's about to happen. Listen, guys, I got to stress again, you are losing muscle at a faster rate than you can ever put it on from 30 years old after, okay? So the strength training part of your workout
is absolutely critical.
It's absolutely critical.
Now I'm going to ask you a question, Jill.
Yes,
I already have the answer, but I want to know what your thoughts are.
Okay.
How do we slow that process down and how do we flip the switches? Because I figured that out. That's all part of the biohacking I've been doing for months on end now in my research.
Well, if you want to anytime somebody says the word biohack, the first thing I go to is fasting.
Bingo!
Actually getting your
I know
body,
we said yesterday, but we can't stress enough.
Getting your body to
okay,
hi, I feel like I'm just being like blocked. This is Peter. If Peter wants to walk on the trail, he runs in front of you and then just stops. Okay, thank you very much. Getting your body to heal itself at the cellular level. Like how
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What a massive grandiose notion this is, an idea of healing yourself at the cellular level. Mm-hmm. And if you want to do that, you have to fast. There's no two ways about it. It's the simplest, it's the most effective, and it's actually the fastest.
Yeah, fast is fast. It's that simple. There are a couple of key supplements that I do that help the process as well, but at the bottom line, the foundation, in my opinion, is definitely fasting. And I kickstarted this whole healing process this week with a 4-day fast. I am full of energy today. I was usually when I do a 4-day fast, day 1 and 3 are the hardest. Day 1, I feel the most hungry. Day 3, I feel the most irritable. Day 4, I'm on cruise control. And I can easily go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days if I wanted to, but I don't. I wanted to start the refeeding process last night. But when you get that deep into a fast, magical things start to happen. The cellular detox starts to occur. Autophagy starts to occur. You get a massive stem cell dump. Stem cell dump is a high healing process of the body. You're basically getting natural stem cells distributed throughout your whole system, and your body's not stupid. It breaks down the negative cells it doesn't want or need, that's autophagy, and then it rebuilds those cells that need it the most, aka my arm. That's why I feel my healing has been expedited, and I'm going to continue on a time-restricted eating protocol now that I'm off the 4-day fast, and I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And this morning, I did a whole bunch of exercises with the good side of my body. So if I walk around lopsided, and my right side is ripped and my left arm looks weird, well, that's why. Because I'm not stopping for a split second. That's another thing. If somebody gets injured, that gives me the green light to just sit on the couch again and go back into quarantine 15. No, you're already done quarantine 15. Get out of there. There's so
many reasons people would fast, and Kevin is actually featured in this wonderful movie called
Fasting. It's on Amazon Prime. Check it out.
It's on Amazon Prime. I totally recommend it. It's amazing. For people who want to look at it from a medical basis, to a weight loss basis, to a spiritual basis.
It's all covered.
It's all covered.
Fasting, mimicking, everything.
Fascinating, and it's all medical research that's been done.
Absolutely. It's all scientists and doctors,
Yeah. So anyway, you can believe us here. You can also watch the movie and just get all this energy going into, wow, maybe this is the key for me. I'm telling you, when I fast, my skin looks better.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to like the secondary benefits of fasting.
No,
There's
there
a ton
are
of them.
so many secondary benefits,
Yeah.
and we will tell you guys about those maybe. Maybe we'll touch on them. Maybe we're just going to try and whoosh, lure you in. Ha-ha.
Just like everybody else.
Maybe there's something bigger on the horizon. Okay,
Absolutely.
I've got to get these little rascals fed. We've got to get them off to camp. Boom, boom.
And I've got some work I got to get to, so have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Keep thinking positive thoughts.
Come on,
Don't
flex those muscles for us.
Don't believe everything you're told all the time, because it's not always the truth. Look beyond the fourth wall. Remember that. Except when it comes to fasting, because we're telling you the truth on that. Till next time, this is Killer K. Rail.
Who are you? James Molshan. What's your name? Say it.
Say
Do
it.
not say your real. Peter Molshan. I'm Jill Molshan.
Everybody flex it.
Woo!
Have a great weekend.